everyone, welcome to this channel. If this is your first time of stopping by, you're very welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today I want to talk about why husbands cheat on their wives. I've been able to talk to people and I've been able to get some points, some reasons why husbands cheat, because it is not like an epidemic. Husbands cheating everywhere, wives believing that it is normal for husbands to cheat. So far he's using protection, so far he's paying my bills, let him go ahead and cheat. Problem, it is in their nature, it is normal. We have seen it as a normal way of life, and it is very, 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 very wrong. That is actually what the devil wants to achieve, so that many of your duty as a wife, you will neglect them, you will abandon them, because you will feel that whatever you do is gonna cheat anyway, so I don't need to go out of my way to please him, or I don't need to kill myself. That is what the devil wants you to, believe. That is what is selling to you, and you are buying it. Okay, so I'll be going through the points, but before I go further, please don't forget to press the subscribe button under this video so that you get to see other videos we post. And please don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like. If you have been blessed by any of our videos or by this one, please, your comments is very, very needed and is to be appreciated. Thank you very much. So the first thing I've been able to gather from people that I've talked to is foundation of marriage. Wrong foundation. If the foundation of your marriage is wrong, then every other thing will be wrong. And what do I mean by wrong foundation? I will cite example. Example number one, you are cohabiting with a male friend. You are just a friend. Probably you have accommodation issue or whatever, but you're cohabiting. And from there, you get pregnant. One thing led to the other, we are humans, right? Then you get pregnant. And then you don't want to abort your baby. You just don't want to, have anybody's blood on your hand. And at the same time, you don't want to give birth out of wedlock. So you have to persuade this guy. You have to talk to him. You have to involve others to talk to him to come pay your dowry. And from there, the guy agrees, paid your dowry, and in your mind, you are married. That is a very wrong foundation for marriage. And in that kind of a marriage, expect issues, expect him cheating on you, expect problems, because this guy never planned to marry you. This is a circumstantial marriage. Something led to this marriage, not love, not commitment. There was nothing between the two of you before. It's just the pregnancy and boom, you are married. So that might be a reason why your husband is cheating. Another example of wrong foundation is someone just jilted you, or you just came out of a relationship and you just feel you want to get back at your ex. Then any man the next man that came your way, you just said yes, and before you know it, boom, I'm getting married and all that. And in your mind, you feel you are hurting your ex. You feel you are hurting someone, but you don't know that you're hurting yourself, and you're going to get hurt even in the future, because the time you just broke up with someone, or the time someone jilted you, you've not healed. You need time to heal. You need time to think about your past relationship, what led to the breakage, what led to him jilting you, or if you are the one that decided to walk away, what happened? You need to process this. You need to learn from this. You need to heal. You need time. You need to think about it not happening again. You need to think about having a better relationship. You don't just jump out of one, then jump into one. There's going to be problem. So don't think that this person that jilted me, I'm going to get back at him, and just the next person that came just said yes, and then marriage bells ringing everywhere. That is a very wrong foundation for marriage, and you're gonna get hurt. That is just the basic truth. This truth, what I'm saying might hurt you, but it's the truth. The foundation you lay for your marriage is very, very important. You are in a nightclub, you met the guy in a nightclub, and you got married, and you think that guy will not go back to nightclub and cheat on you with another lady. It's not possible. He will go back. He will see other ladies and cheat on you. It is like his lifestyle. It is normal. It is normal. So the foundation, what led to your marriage? Ask yourself, what led to your marriage? Did you even involve God? Did you even pray about it? Where did you even meet? You know, you need to think about this. Maybe the fault is from the foundation. And in that case, if the issue in your marriage is from the wrong foundation your marriage has, then there is nothing you can do. You can't go back now and say, no, I want to divorce them, remarry another person. That no. What you do is to pray. What you do is to ask God for mercy, ask God for forgiveness, ask God for mercy, then pray your marriage to the standard you want it to be. Let me tell you, there is power in prayer, and prayer works. It worked in the time past. It's still working now. If you can go on your knees and pray to God with your open heart, the Bible says that God will answer our prayer. The point is we are too lazy to pray. The point is we want things done automatically. The point is we want to look for the fastest escape route, divorce. And that is not the best. That is not the next thing to do. The next thing to do is go to God. God is the founder of marriage. God is an institution that God himself founded and is interested in. Okay, if you can take your marriage to God in prayer, trust me, you can correct everything. The heart of your husband is in God's hands, and only God can turn it to anywhere he wants. So be ready to sacrifice your time in prayer, and I trust God that he will intervene. Okay, so the second point I got is character defaults from the side of the wife. If you lack good character, you are going to, with your ends, push your husband out to the wolves, to Jezebels. They are out there. They're always ready to, grab your husband and just eat him raw. When a woman, a wife, has bad character, then you don't need any prophet to tell you that your husband will go out and cheat on you. When you shout, you nag, at every slightest provocation, your voice, everybody's hearing your voice. Every little thing, you started shouting. You are dirty. You will not clean yourself. You will not change your hair. You will not take your bath at night. You will go to work from morning and come back at night and climb the bed with all the sweat and all the dust and everything. Come on, you are a woman. No man will love that kind of a woman. Trust me, there is no, even if he loves you, that love will begin to wither away. Because that alone is enough to push him out. Who does this? You are a woman, for God's sake. Every time. Some women, you cannot walk past them without feeling the urge to want to vomit because of this kind of smell that is coming from them. It is that bad. So if you are the dirty type, you are the nagging, the shouting, the fighting type, and you gossip. You gossip about your husband, you gossip about your marriage. Everybody know what you had yesterday. Everybody know your husband bought you Lamborghini or whatever. You are just putting yourself in problem. You are just trying to, expose yourself to danger. And before you know it, your husband will get tired. And then just look for shoulder outside to lean on. You look for somewhere to get rest outside, and that is where it starts from. So if this is your problem, stop the nagging, stop the fighting, stop the shouting, stop the gossip, stop the laziness. Go back to your duty as a wife. Make sure everywhere is clean. It is your duty. Make sure you look good, not only for your husband, even for yourself. If you look good, you will look healthy. If you take care of your body, you will look healthy. You feel healthy. You will feel okay for yourself, for your children, for your husband, for your everybody looking at you. You know, your children are looking up to you for fashion sense. They're looking at how you dress. They're looking at how you carry yourself. They're looking at how you shout and fight your husband, and they are learning from you. So you are not only ruining yourself or your marriage, you're ruining your children. That is what you're doing. So if you have issues with your character, with your behavior, then you are the person making your husband to cheat on you, and you have to work on it. Your marriage is your assignment. Wives, your marriage is your assignment, is one of your assignments on it, and you cannot fail in it. Your marriage is a duty. God is looking up onto you to make that marriage work. That is why God says he's going to provide help meet for Adam, because God knows that Adam cannot do anything on his own. Adam alone cannot even feel his destiny alone. He needs somebody, and that is why you are there. And you are there to make him complete. You are there to make him a perfect man. You are there to make him whole. You are there to support in every way. So if you are not the one giving him headache, then trust me, you are the problem, and obviously you are the solution. So just change your ways and your husband will come back to you. The third thing is family influence. Yes, I've seen where family influence nearly ruin a marriage. Okay, if you are a daddy's girl or your husband is a daddy's boy, and you cannot just do anything without informing daddy and mommy, then you are just looking for problems. If it is from the side of the wife, definitely your husband will get irritated. When a wife cannot just keep short, when a wife must tell the parents everything, when it's now looking like it's your parents and it's actually ruling your marriage, it's actually dictating what happens in your marriage, there's a problem. Your husband will just, please, just stay your lane, make I dey my lane, because the guy will get tired. Why can't I just have some privacy? Must you tell your parents everything that happens to us? Then the guy will get tired and just, please, look for another person outside that is reasonable enough, because that is not reasonable. And if this influence is coming from the guy's parents, the guy's side, it's also a problem, and you have to still work on it. Yes, it's a problem, because if the guy is daddy's boy or mommy's boy and is telling mommy and everything, even the mistake you make, you will go and tell mommy, and mommy will be like, if he doesn't have good parents, so just advise him, get another wife or go outside and enjoy yourself. You will think, yeah, mommy advised me to do that and I'm doing it, because yes, it's mommy's boy, still mommy's and daddy's babies. So it happens. Yes, I've seen it happen. So don't think maybe this cannot happen. It happens. If your parents have too much power on your marriage, you are in for a problem. Marriage is for two adults. If you know you cannot handle a marriage, don't marry. If you know you cannot think, you cannot reason and decide on what you do on issues by yourself without involving third parties, stay in your daddy's house first until you attain that level. Don't marry, because you are looking for problem. That has been the reason why some men will go out and cheat on their wife and come back with all boldness and everything. So if that is the problem, please work on it. If it's coming from you, stop telling your parents about everything. You are a woman now, a grown up. So think by yourself and react to issues, decide on issues by yourself. And if it's coming from your husband's family, call him, talk about it, let him know he's now an adult. You can't just continue to do everything that mommy and daddy says, because it's affecting your home. And also pray, and I believe everything will work out fine. Another thing is what I call spiritual sickness. This is very, very important. If in your house, in your home, there is no time for God, there is no family altar, you don't pray together, your children doesn't even know what Bible is, or if you are a Muslim, there is nothing, you are not teaching them the way of God, your husband is not involved in anything that has to do with God, then that might be the reason for your problems. Because everything we do and we neglect God, there is nothing we can do on our own. You see, these side chicks, those Jezebel outside that they call side chicks, they are ready to do anything to grab your husband. They will go and do jazz, they will go and do juju, they will do all those juju powder and everything. And when your husband see them, his brain will start turning. And before you know it, he's not doing it from his own will now, it's the jazz working. But if your husband is someone that doesn't joke with prayer, if your husband is someone that you as a wife, you pray for him every day, you involve him in prayer, both of you pray together, trust me, that jazz will not work on him. It will not. Because there is power in prayer. I'm going to repeat it again. There is power in prayer. Jazz cannot work where prayer is. No way. So if your family, you don't pray, then expect problem, expect issues. If your husband is not someone that wants to hear anything about God, he doesn't go to church, he doesn't go to mosque, he doesn't want to pray, there's a problem. Then you as a wife, you have to stand up and stand in the gap and pray for your home, for your marriage, for your husband. You have to pray. Because normally, even if you have married a Christian husband or a very good, someone that really, have interest in God and the things of God, men naturally don't always have time to sit down and pray, and the time is not there. But you as a wife, you have to create that time because it is your home. Let me tell you something. You as a wife, the destiny of your husband, the destiny of your children, they are in your hands like this. They are in your hands. You can dictate what happens to them. If you are the prayerful type, you can encode your husband with fire, Holy Ghost fire. That even if anybody try, they just try it, they just make an attempt, they will regret it. They will. But if you yourself, you don't pray, you are not the person that pray, you just don't want to do anything at all. You just feel like let him cheat. If you want to cheat, it's normal. If you're only saying the beginning, you don't know what to end this. So some of those ladies, they can go and if they are too much into your husband, they can even kill him. They will tell you, if I can't have him, nobody will have him. They can go to that length. So if you think, I beg, let him cheat, so far he's paying my bills and all that, I'm okay, my dear, it's not good enough. So you have to pray. You have to raise a family altar in your home. You have to make prayer your friend. If your husband will not join you to pray, don't force him. Learn creative ways to involve him in prayer. Don't force him. And when he's sleeping at night, you stand up and pray. Pray, let him hear you praying. I'm not saying you should shout. Pray on your bed. Pray for him. Let him hear that you are praying for him. Pray for him, pray for your children, pray for yourself. Trust me, prayer works. And if your marriage is laid on the foundation of God, then you are good to go. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Because those shy chicks, they will see your husband and be like, I beg. They won't even see him. And your husband will not have the heart to go and say, I want to cheat. Because he has been soaked in prayer. Yes, prayer works. So that is another thing. And the last thing is sexual satisfaction. Is the last, and it's very, very important. If you are not satisfying your husband at home, well, you are the problem. Sex to men is food, and they don't get tired of eating it. Yes, you might feel I've been working since morning. I went to office, he also went to office. I came home, I cook and sweep, I did this, I did that. Yeah, now I'm very tired. I just want to sleep. And it's now coming. Maybe can't you see that I've been working since? Yes, he can see. But if the guy needs it and he can't just hold it, their own body chemistry, the way it works, when they want it, it will be like until they get it, they won't have rest. That body will not, they won't get themselves. It is people when that you can even keep it for days, for weeks, for months safe. Nobody will know that you have not done anything and you will be okay. But men are not like that, so they're not like that. So you should be ready. If you don't want him to go and look for help outside, be ready. This thing will not take more than 30 minutes. Pata 45 minutes. Just sacrifice it so that you can sleep well, and then so that you can have rest of mind that Oga will not go outside tomorrow morning. But if Oga say I want it and you neglect, you say no, you reject. If he's a good guy, you just take it and probably, just try to sleep over it. Second day, same thing. Third day, same thing, madam. He may stop disturbing you, he may stop asking. And when he stop, know that there is somebody that is ready, ever ready. Before you say hello, they've arrived. And that means you're failing in your duty and you already have helper helping you in that area. And that is a very, very big problem that is looming and waiting. Because the beginning, you can't know what will end it. So don't give your husband the chance to go out. Don't deprive him of sex. Don't. Let him eat when he wants to eat. It is their food. Try. Yes, sometimes you say no. Even me. Sometimes I say no, I'm not doing it. And my no is no. He knows. When I say no, but that no, don't let it linger. Because they are humans too. He may understand it that okay, you are tired. I get it. Okay, no problem. The second day, don't tell him you are tired again. The third day, don't tell him you are tired. You have to be ready that okay, I didn't do this thing yesterday. Put your mind that today you must do, so that there won't be problem. So please, as wives, let's learn to be ready to satisfy our husband in bed and in every aspect. Learn to cook good food. If you don't know how to cook, go back and learn. These are little things, but these are what side chicks are using to collect your husband. Yes, that is the truth. You can't cook. You can't, and you're not even ready to fast sleep with him. Please, I'm begging us. Let's check ourselves. If your husband is cheating on you, check yourself first. Before you think it is in their nature, it is not in their nature. God did not create them as, they are not polygamous in nature. No, they are not. And it is not in the nature to cheat. If your husband is cheating, there is a reason, and you have to find out the reason, and you have to work on it and be ready to find the solution to it, because it is your duty. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or you think you're not clear about anything, please use the comment section. God be blessed you. I appreciate you for watching till the end. Bye.